just have a few observations. We started off with a presentation of the reasons why it would be good to stay in and the reasons why it would be bad to get out. And it seemed to come down to the reasons why it would be good to stay in were not reasons that we had to stay in. In other words, I think Commissioner Solari asked a very good question that occurred to me. All these databases that were being developed and centralized location of all the wisdom that's going to be generated by this, why wouldn't taxpayers who paid for that have access to it? The answer he got was alluded to the fact that, well, it may not be open to them. And I suspect that that's an unsustainable answer. That, in fact, freedom of information is going to require that information to be made available. It's nothing, there's no rational reason why anyone could hide behind anything to prevent the public access to that information. And the other side of the coin seemed to be money, the threat that we wouldn't get all the money we would otherwise get. I don't believe that those are good reasons to make a decision to stay with this program. I would observe from what the gentleman who just spoke, all this opposition that you're seeing from the public suggests to me that if it's indeed the apple pie he makes it out to be, and I'm not saying it isn't, they've done a terrible job selling it, presenting it to the people, because this is not what we're understanding. And finally, a couple of things. I still am searching for what benefit does Indian River County get from this that it can't get in any of the normal ways it normally goes about doing its business of good planning and zoning, or land use. Its own development programs, which I believe are quite frankly outstanding. It appears to me that Indian River County is definitely an outlier and distinctly different from all the rest of the other six. I mean, if this wants to be a 650 plan, great, but 750 just seems to be a bad fit. And then the other final thing that I wanted to ask is, let's say that you stay in this, and once this end product is generated, are we going to be compelled to do things that we might not want to do? I mean, we're going to be the tail and the dog here. And if the rest of the dog wants to go left and we want to go right, is it going to be, well, too bad, you signed up? In other words, are you free to get in and out of this at will? If so, then I'm not sure. I don't understand that. That seems to be rather bizarre. So from what I've heard, everything I've heard, I would urge you to, at this point, opt out. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.